bugging out. All right, so dating after 50, is it worth it? Shoot. Okay. For all you young cats out there, this is what you got to look forward to. Beautiful people who think you're going to be young forever and you're not. You're getting older every second. Be grateful for your youth, for your stamina, for your ability to heal faster, uh, for just you know, your well-being, for being aware, because that leaves you. The things you take for granted leave. But nonetheless, reason why I said after 50, because I'm 52. I'm 52, and whew, sitting outside, got my shoes on. Y'all like that? So I went on a date. I knew her. Old lover, pretty chill person for the most part. I ain't seen her in years, and just decided to take her out. So, it was cool. You know, I wanted to see. I wanted to hang out with a young lady. Sometimes it's like that. You might not necessarily want to do anything other than just grab something to eat. So if you got a couple bucks and it's somebody you know, it ain't some gold digger, somebody rough. Call up somebody you used to, be cool with. Take her out to eat. You already know what she's about. She might have a dude. She might not have a dude. Who cares? That's not what your MO is. Uh, your modus operandi. But you're basically, you want to just hang out with a lady. See, when you get older, sex is not as important. I mean, because it's ran its course. You're not going to be having children. Most people don't. Some people still, but most people don't. You're not as active. Most of us peak at about 30. After that, it just starts, your libido starts going downhill. Sometimes, it ain't working, with you and whoever in the bedroom. They're like, this ain't working. I'm not motivated. She's not motivated. You know, it runs its course. Then you meet somebody else, and everything is like, you know, hot Cheetos, hot flaming Cheetos up in that mug. It's just a woo. But but with certain people, if it runs a course, let it run its course. But the thing is, still be cordial with them, be friends with them. Nothing wrong with that. So me and this girl, we are just kind of cordial. You know, uh, on her days off, she's like, "Look, if you want to go for a walk, that's cool, but we're not sexual." We made an agreement that that's just not going to happen, and I'm okay with that. She's cute, gives me somebody to look at, because just because I'm not out there dating or anything doesn't mean that I don't still like looking at a gorgeous woman, because I do. But like I said, I, let me say this: when you're 50, I'm gonna tell you the things that really matter to you. I'm gonna tell you one thing that matters to you. Quiet matters to you. Silence. It matters to you. Peace matters to you. Because you don't want to be jumping up every 5 minutes and trying to go and wrestle with somebody or fight with somebody about whatever. I'm not interested in that. I got bad knees, I got a bad back. Your fighting days are over. Just cut it out. You don't go around looking for a fight. You mind your business and let the storm pass. So that's what matters. What else matters? Money definitely matters to you, but you're not making a lot of it, and if you got enough to get you to where you're going, you're good. You're good. You don't need a whole bunch. Some people start second careers at 50. I'm probably gonna end up starting another career at 52. I'm 52, but 53, 54 depends. But those things happen. So there's that. But dating is just different. It feels different. You know, you start looking at women differently. Either they're gonna be a headache to you or not, because some of them are. Even they know they're a headache. But that's crazy when the woman knows she's a headache. When women know other women are headaches, they know that they're headaches. Oh boy. Other women know that women are headaches. So you might not want one. Might not want one in your house. Might not want a woman. Some of you guys out there looking for women. I'm not looking for one. Heck, I'll take your girl out to eat. You can come with her. Come on, bro. Let's go out to eat. I'm just gonna stare at your girl the whole time. When I'm done, hey, that's your problem. I just wanted to look at something beautiful. Yeah. Hey, bro, can I take you two out to dinner? Um, is that cool? Bro, I'll be like, why? Yeah, cause your wife is gorgeous, and I just want to feed her and look at her. Is that okay? No, that's not. That's not. No. Some dudes would be like, "Hey, yeah, bro, we going to Red Lobster." I'd be like, "No, we're not. Olive Garden up in this month, you know." But it's a weird. It's just a weird feeling to have. Like, I don't want a woman, but I just want to look at them. I don't want to hear your mouth. I don't want you to. I don't care about what your kids are doing until I care about what your kids are doing. But right now, that's not where I'm at. I don't really care about what you're doing. I just want to, take you somewhere, eat, talk about some whatever, and then go on about your way. That's cool. You're gonna go do what with who? Girl, I don't really care. But this is the mindset that you start having when you get older. You just care less. It's just less things to care about when it comes to relationships because you've been tossed to and fro. You're just like, you just don't care about things that are not really a staple in your life. I don't care. I don't care. Is this important? Nah, this is not important. You know what I'm saying? It's not important. So, I don't know. But you know what I find out? That here's what I find out. Older women are coming after me now. Older women, you know, are like on your boy. older, older honeys, but when you become an older man, younger women are what you're attracted to. So it's a weird thing. It's just like, now there's some nice looking older women. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying the younger females are what you start, and I think that's a natural thing because uh, you still, well, at a certain age, you still could procreate. So you're still, you know, as far as a womb is concerned, you're looking for women that can still give you a child. 40, 50 years old, you know, uh, in most villages, that's not it for you. You know, it's like if this young lady can still produce a child, then yeah, bring her into the fold. And the woman that's 40 and up, of course, they get jealous, but if they're in the right environment, they already understood and they already have kids. You know, just like I gave him 5 kids. He's happy with these 5 kids. However, if he wants another one, then he's going to be eyeing a younger wife. So this, you know, 20 whatever comes into your life, and 22, 23, she can have kids. Um, almost said it almost sounded like I said tweens. It's like, no, not tweens. And I don't even know what a tween is. I don't even know what that age is. But so I'm trying to say it's 20 something will come into your life, and sometimes the woman will go and get her and bring her into your life. So there's that. Now, in some villages, a 12-year-old, they'd be looking for a 12-year-old up to, you know, but that is in places where that is still a thing, a cultural thing, and in uh, uh, most of those, like, these are not people who are unbeknownst to us. This is still a big thing. This was always a thing. So it's not something that you just take away within a couple hundred years just because you make it illegal. So that still happens all over the world. So before people get outrageous about it, it's like, please tell me one culture where that doesn't happen, where it doesn't happen, not where it's not legal or legal, where it just doesn't happen. You're gonna find out it happens everywhere, everywhere. But nonetheless, in this country, it's illegal. So if you're in this country and that's the type of environment, because Jews, I'm a Jew, so a Jew, if I was married, uh, my wife, and we had, and me and my wife and I had kids, my wife would go, well, do you feel like you want more kids? And she might say, well, I don't want to give you any more kids. We have 5 kids. I'm not going to give you any more kids. I'm 40, yada, yada, yada. She might go out and find me a 25-year-old and say, and interview her. Like, I might not have anything to do with it except for the actual process of having kids. She might go, well, she might vet the girl for me. And this does happen here in America. So she'll go to the young lady and be like, hey, uh, this is what I am, you know, this is my background, my religious background. Are you of that same faith? And she'll go, yes. And they usually would know, like on social media or something. And then she'll ask the young lady's age, 23, 24, whatever. And then she'll say, well, I want to invite you into this environment. Now, I seen a guy who actually had this happen, where his wife went out and chose him another wife. And she was, and the two women are the same age. What up with you? I'll support your channel. I'm here. Okay, big dog. Yeah, you got a sports channel or something, don't you? I think I checked out a couple of your videos. You do sports or something, right? But anyway, so and they were around. The wife was a little older, so she found, and she knew the girl before he even knew her. So she vetted the young lady and brought her into the fold, and they both had eight kids. Yeah, I saw your channel. Uh, I subscribed to it also. So you know, I saw what you were doing. I said, okay, this brother, and I saw that you were trying. I said, all right, this is how you start. Rough around the edges till you get your till you find your rhythm. Then you're like, okay, I'm right here. Freaking knows what's going on. Yeah, yeah. So I saw your channel, big dog. I saw you trying to work it out. I was kind of lost on one of your videos. I was like, what is he talking about? Uh, so your format. I'm just gonna give you some advice. Your title and your format is how you bring them in. The title is how you bring them in. The format of what you're doing is how you keep them. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing random videos just to try to get people to look. I would look at other people's videos and say, hey, I'm going to try this. It didn't work for me. I'm not cute. I'm not a woman. I'm not gay. Uh, I'm not white. I'm not out here doing athletic stuff except lifting weights. I do that. So, you gotta, when you create a format of whatever it's gonna be, you kind of got to study that format. You got people who are doing sports. See, my channel has a lot of different segments to it because I don't really care that deeply to, you know, man, sorry, to really have the science broken down, to, to get a billion views or whatever. But the one good thing about my channel is I talk about a lot of real issues. You know, I talk about a lot of real issues without necessarily putting up a bunch of videos of other people doing, talking about the same issue and reaction videos. And I tried some, that's just corny to me. Uh, but nonetheless, I just talk about the subject matter and I tell you how I feel about it. You know, my Why I Left Atlanta series is my hottest. That's the hottest thing I have out. I have two hot videos right now, and my Why I Left Atlanta video. As a matter of fact, it's growing again. At one point, the highest point for my Why I Left Atlanta video, that one video, it was doing 7,500 hits a day. It went from doing just basically nothing to it just shot up. And I was like, wait, what? Like, what's going on here? And it went up and it climbed. It stayed there for a couple weeks, and then it came back down. And I think its lowest point is it hit like 400 a day, and now it's climbing right back up. And I'm doing 120 a day now on it. It's just whatever YouTube does with it. So yeah, because let's see. No, I'm doing more than that. I'm doing 140. So I'm doing about 140 a day on it. So put out different things. Like I got the NBA is fixed, the NFL is fixed. When I started doing that is because I was talking to my neighbor. Like I didn't plan on doing it. I just started doing it, and you know people started signing on, and I got subs for it. Things along like that line. So when it comes to YouTube, get your format, see what's hot out there. If that's the route you're gonna go. When I made the Why I Left Atlanta video, I did it off of a video I saw. I saw people doing Why I Left Atlanta, and I had lived there at one point. I said, okay, I'll just sit on my porch and do a Why I Left Atlanta video, and I did not know that it was gonna go, small time viral, and now it's well over 200,000 hits in a year and a half. So that's great for me. Some people do that in a day. My channel has never done that. So it's my second hottest video out there. So I'm just saying, you don't know. Try different things, but start formatting it a certain way. Where you live? I live in Ohio. I live in Ohio. Mm. Yeah, I live in Ohio, bro. What country are you moving to? Shoot, who's this? Osa Jai? Oh, what's going on, bro? Well, I was looking at going into Europe. Uh, I've never been to Africa. I'm kind of a little leery of going to Africa because I'm afraid I might not be able to get back. There's just a lot going on in Africa that I don't like. Um, and I don't want to get my identity taken and then somebody come back as me. And they really do that. They really do that stuff. So there's some places I'm afraid to visit. But I would love to live in an African country. You know, that's what I would love to live in an African country, and yeah, what I'm saying, at least for a little while. So right now I'm not sure, and I'm not gonna know until I start working again and pinpoint a career that, because my degree is in healthcare administration, but healthcare. I mean, I could go anywhere in the world and work in healthcare and administration, but I think I want to get a master's degree so I know exactly what I'll be doing wherever I go. You know what I'm saying? Like, because here's the thing about healthcare administration, I can work in any office, any healthcare office. I can sit down and be like, okay, I recognize all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And manage it. That's what my degree's in. My dang nose, man. And manage it. But I don't know if I want to be a desk jockey. You know, so I don't know. This is something to consider. Something strongly consider. Uh, my age is a issue. Also, it's not like I'm in my 20s and 30s. You know what I'm saying? So, when you're a older person, people are telling you no because you're older. Insurance reasons. I might tell you no because they don't want to pay for your health care. That's a real thing, age discrimination. So I haven't made up my mind where I want to go. But about getting a master's degree in public health. or epidemiology, and something along that line. Maybe get into some teaching. I don't know. But I have to wait a whole year because of the program I'm in stops me from working full time. So in 2020, I'll be able to work full time, you know, if I can. And when that happens, then I'll make up my mind. And I've already been putting my resume out there, but I haven't been putting it in other countries. So soon enough, I'll start doing that just to see who bites, just to see what country is like, yeah, we could use that here. Look at how the country's doing, look at their healthcare system, and then eventually go visit them. So, anyways, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Good talk.